How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Paste Studio here in Midtown Manhattan, New York City. We are broadcasting to you live from the Manhattan Center here on 34th Street as always, and we are being joined right now by some very, very special guests. We're really proud to have them in our studio. This is Ben Harper on my left, and this is Charlie Musselwhite on my right.
We're
guys,
proud to be here.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks,
It's really an honor to have you guys. We are really excited to hear this new record that you guys made. It's your second record as a duo.
Yeah.
It's called No Mercy in This Land. It's coming out March 30th. We've heard a couple of singles sort of trickle out thus far that have been really like deep and dark and acoustic and great, at least the ones that I heard.
Thank you.
And we're going to hear a few songs from this new record today. So let's start off with a song. Tell me a little bit about what we're going to open with.
This song is the title track, right? We're going to start with.
That's right.
Yeah.
No mercy in this land.
That's it. 2, 3.
What would be the first thing you'd say to the Lord? The last thing you would dream if you couldn't dream no more? Won't you please help me understand? Is there no mercy in this land? No mercy in this land.
Followed the river till the river ran dry. Followed my lover till we said goodbye. Followed you through soldiers who fired on command. Is there no mercy in this land?
These days I speak in whispers, travel only to and from. Come close, you'll see the red of a well-bitten tongue. The righteous and the wretched, the holy and the damned. Is there no mercy in this land? No mercy in this land.
Father left us down here all alone. My poor mother lies under a stone with an aching heart and trembling hands. Is there no mercy in this land?
Guys, thank you so much. So I want to ask you about this record that's coming out. It's called No Mercy in This Land. That was the title track. It's coming out March 30th. This is your second record together. And just for any of our viewers who don't already know, Ben, obviously you go back a couple of decades making records of all sorts,
Yeah.
rock, blues, all kinds of Americana roots music. Charlie, you go back just a little bit further. to some of the Chicago greats, south side of Chicago, out to San Francisco, played with the 60s set there. I mean, there's a lot of music between you guys. This is your second record together, and the first thing I noticed about it was that title, No Mercy in This Land. And we were actually talking a little bit about it beforehand. Immediately came to mind, the old Gary Davis song, which is Death Don't Have No Mercy in This Land.
Yeah.
Seems like death has been conspicuously removed from this title. What was it about, that concept that made it the title track, that made it the title of this record for your guys' second project together? Was there something about the tradition of that song, something about those words that really stood out for you?
Not only did it fit what I was trying to say through the song, hopefully said, but it was also written with Charlie in mind, and just his experience, his life, and just when you write, you write. I don't really write with an intention.
Yeah.
I just try to write with a purpose and a focus towards sincere emotion.
Yeah. When I was thinking about that song, it does seem to have like a real personal element to it. In the old song, the one that I knew from years back, the old Reverend Gary Davis song, people maybe know from the Grateful Dead used to play it a lot. Hot Tuna used to play it a lot. In that song, Death was sort of this. He was like a person. He came to your house. He didn't stay long. In your guys' version, it seems like it's a little bit more of a personal plea. Is there mercy for me? Was there something specific you guys were? I know you don't write with intent exactly as you said, but is there something that you guys were really? There were personal experiences that went into this. It was something that you wanted to evoke emotionally with this record.
Definitely, you said it best. I mean, I wish I would have said what you said, kind of like a plea, or actually posing the question, and more to the point, the first line, what would be the first thing you'd say to the Lord?
Yeah.
And the last thing you're going to dream if the dream ends.
Yeah.
And, somebody help me understand the chaos.
Yeah. And these are,
It's just a question, but sometimes proper questions, they require a certain amount of, a question asked with a certain sensibility and sensitivity almost answers itself.
Yeah.
For the times that it's asked, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, that was, the one other thing I was sort of curious about this song is that, you guys play a style of blues, at least right now, that goes back so many years and has such a long, long tradition. When you write in this style of blues, do you find that it still gives you everything you need to be able to express everything you want to express in this format that is sort of tried and true, and these phrases that have been used over the years by different people, it still has that vitality for you?
It's all there.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's left out. It's the blues. It's got the feeling, but it's in a new package, if you say. Brand new, 21st century of today, right now, accessible to everybody.
Yeah. And it's still a form that you think that is still accessible to everybody.
Yeah, it's fun too.
Yes.
I mean, the blues just ain't sad. It's your buddy when you're up and your comforter when you're down.
Yeah,
it's
that's
always
right.
there for you.
That's right. And the last record, of course, was called Get Up, and this one seems a little bit more on the downside. But I don't know. I was looking at some of the song titles on it. That one, there's all kinds of grave digging, and it seems a little darker this record maybe than the last time around.
You ever dug a grave on a bright sunny day?
Singing a happy tune.
Better than in the rain.
Yeah, I have a friend that's a grave digger. Happy guy. Where were we going?
No, that's the bottom line.
So cool. We're gonna do a couple more from No Mercy in This Land. It's the new record by Ben Harper and Charlie Musselwhite. Tell us a little bit about what we're gonna do next.
This is a song called Love and Trust that was originally written for Mavis Staples. And our version will forever pale in comparison. But, she was kind enough to loan it back to me.
The simplest things can be the hardest to do. Can't find what you're looking for, even when it's looking for you. The judge and the criminal, the sinner and the priest, got something in common, bring them all to their knees. Do what you can, do what you must. When you're out there looking for your love and trust, I walk that line, walk it for us. You see me out here looking for my love and trust. Lust ain't nothing but stealing from a thief. Storm after storm leave you shaking like a leaf. They say broken hearts make the world go round, but trading headaches for heartbreaks got to get you down. Gotta give it some time, don't try to rush. When you're looking for your love and trust, do what you can, hope it's enough. Everybody's trying to find their love and trust. Like a horse in a race that doesn't want to run, an executioner who won't fire his gun, like a boxer who won't take a swing, and like that prince who don't want to be the king. Haven't we suffered enough? Now we're out here fighting around some love and trust. Do what you can, hope it's enough. Everybody's trying to find that love and trust. That love and trust, love and trust, love and trust. Got to have my love and trust.
Guys, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I've, as I was reading about this record coming out, I've seen interviews with you guys. I've heard both of you guys say separately that there's something about the blues you each play that just fits together perfectly with the other guys' blues. That your music was sort of meant to come together. What is it about the way that you guys play blues, about the styles you play, about your chemistry that makes that so?
Well, when I first ran across Ben and I heard what he was doing, I could feel the blues in his music. I thought, there's a kindred soul.
Yeah.
And I was right. It's a great blend of music and thought and how we look at music and perceive it and want to present it. And our separate backgrounds all come together to make a huge, complete, great background that we pull from.
Yeah. And when you guys get ready to make this, I mean, when you made the first record, did you know at that moment we're going to do this again? There's more we have to do. Was that something that seemed obvious to you guys?
I don't think we knew. I think we knew the music was great.
Yeah.
And we loved it, and we believed in it, and had confidence in it. You never know how the people are going to react, and or how it will get, out there. But boy, did it.
Yeah, well, it was the last one, Get Up, came out in 2013. Won a Grammy for the best blues album of that year. So people definitely dug it. And when you guys were getting back together to record more songs, when you guys come together, is it a matter of you each have sort of ideas of how you'd like to have something sound, or you got themes you want to explore, or does it all just sort of spill out of you when you come together and sit down and play?
I think we just know. We don't have to even discuss it. I mean, it's just, we just know it, and like Ben presents a tune, and all the musicians, we all just know what to play. I mean, it hardly takes rehearsing. I mean, we do, but we're just on the same page. We understand.
Yeah, and Charlie, as a harmonica player, is there something when you play with a singer, a guitarist, a pianist? Is there something that you look for, or that as an accompanist that you really kind of value in particular about someone you're playing with?
Well, when I accompany somebody, I want to like add to what they're doing, and not be distracting. I want to be just a part of it, but I'm not in there like, hey, look at me, look on the harmonica, toot toot, that's me.
It's important for me to note if it's okay. Did I cut you off?
Sure.
Did I? I don't want to.
No.
That's the last thing I'm trying to do. And how can I put this? There is nothing accompaniment based around what we're doing.
Yeah.
If anything, my singing and my guitar playing is the accompaniment to Charlie's harmonica, and that's the real important point to me. Because getting to play with Charlie is proof that dreams aren't only for sleeping.
Yeah.
It's a dream realized for me during the day, wide awake, and Charlie takes my blues and makes it indelible. You know, because Charlie's an indelible blue. For me, I'm more like a sky blue. Charlie makes it a deep, indelible indigo blue with a permanence that it wouldn't have or wouldn't stand a chance to have otherwise.
Yeah.
So that's that from where I sit. I'm his accompanist.
I mean, the harmonica, it seems like it's almost, on these records, it's a vocalist in a way.
That's exactly right.
It's the lead singer almost.
That's it.
Yeah. So we're going to do, you guys are going to do one more song for us from this new record called No Mercy in This Land. Tell me a little bit about what we're going to close out with today.
We're going to close out with a love song called I Trust You to Dig My Grave.
You can lie awake at night, pretend not to see, but you can't put that apple back up on his tree. Ain't no worries, you can't drink away. Then I trust you to dig my grave. Woke up this morning, poured a cup of the blues. I will always find a way to lose. Give me one reason I should stay. I trust you to dig my grave. Spend your whole life with one woman, die and leave her the farm. The very next day she on your best friend's arm. Ain't no worry, you can't drink away. I trust you to dig my grave. I walk but I stumble, roll but I tumble, reach but I fumble, speak but I mumble, coming and going 100 different ways. Then I trust you to dig my grave. don't want to be your first lover, I just want to be your last. If you promise not to tell, I promise I won't ask, ain't no worries. You can't drink. I trust you to dig my grave. I trust you, Lord, I trust you. Trust you to dig my grave.
Oh man, I hit a bum note. Oh my God. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Oh, thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, let me just ask you real quick, because I'm always asking music nerdy questions like this. Do you play a lot of these songs open-tuned guitars? Is that like an open G that you're playing?
Today, that's open A with a C sharp on the high string.
All right. Is that, I mean, would you play with different tunings on records like this, or is it
I'm
usually
a tuning
like
junkie.
You're a tuning junkie?
I mean, let's see. This is dropped C.
Yeah.
This is open D, and that's A.
And
Yeah,
that's
they're
it.
all
Do you-
open tunes to me.
and so, like, not to go too far down this road, but you feel like when you hear a song, you're thinking, yeah, that's drop C, that's going to sound great, or I'm going to do this one in an open D. How do you sort of figure that out when you're recording these songs?
Because when I'm not doing this, I'm basically at home doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm always finding different ways, different tunings, and songs live in the strangest places. Sometimes you got to find them out, something bouncing around in your head, and man, you have no idea why it's there, how it got there, and planted like a seed. You can't explain it, but you got to find. It's up to you to knock on every door and every tuning, every guitar, every instrument around your house till it comes out.
Yeah.
It may come out on a little child's glockenspiel, or it may come out on an open-tuned Monteleone guitar, but they're all tools
Yeah.
to get out what's kicking around in there.
Do you play a lot of, I mean, is there standard E tuning guitars in your repertoire these days? Or
Hey
you
man,
really?
the standard tuning is the alphabet backwards, baby. ZYXWVO, ZYXWVU, TSRQPO, ZYXWVU, TSRQPONML, KJI, HGF, EDC, and A.
Yeah,
That's
well,
the
that's
tuning,
how
man.
I tune.
Alphabet
That's how I
backwards.
tune my guitar. So
That's it, man.
Yeah, you're just feeding it
And
back to me.
in
Really.
there, there's a tuning for every lunatic. Lunatic tuning.
All right, cool.
Lunatuning.
Everyone out there, if you're a lunatic, start, listen up. So, of course, guys, Ben Harper, Charlie Musselwhite, the new album, it's called No Mercy in This Land. It's coming out March 30th. Everyone out there can hear some singles if you go to either one of these guys' websites or nomercyinthisland.com. Here are a couple of singles. There's also a tour coming up, starting on release day, March 30th in San Francisco.
Fillmore.
And at the Fillmore, and some Europe dates after that, and cycling back around here to New York City in June at the Bowery Ballroom. Everyone can find those dates on those websites. Listen to some music, watch some videos, and dig this record. And then March 30th, go out and get it. Charlie Musselwhite, Ben Harper, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks
coming
for
to
having
Paste
us.
Studio
Thank you,
and
Matt.
playing the
Thank you,
songs
Pace.
for
Thanks
us.
to the crew. Thanks for everybody running and gunning with us this morning. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Please come back and play for us again anytime, all right?
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
All
We
right.
will.